So we are here in the Wizard of Wine's vineyard, and you had started coming down this way to investigate the case of the missing wine. It seemed like a lot of people had not received their delivery, and at least 2 or 3 different parties had mentioned this to you, and they brought you down in this direction. And when you got here, you met the Mardikoff family, who were hiding in the woods outside the winery building, and they explained that they're the excuse me, that they're the owner-operators of the vineyard, and that they had been chased from their home by the druids and their army of plant creatures, the blights. There was almost 30 blights surrounding this building, and you have been involved in an epic fight to get your way in, and we are getting down toward the end of that fight. Some of you are low on resources and hit points, but their forces are also seriously depleted. So I'm going to go ahead. Fancy's turn is first here. I'm just going to go ahead and skip him, and we're going to go to Joe.
Hey, so since this guy took a step forward, I am just gonna hit him with my trusty hand axe. Wow! Starting off great.
Another way to begin the night, huh?
Aww. This is what happens when we start without Fancy.
Right. And I think he just
see him
showed
in
up.
game.
He just showed up too.
So that one doesn't count, right? That's just was a pretend.
No, we can call it. Well, she already took the card, so I guess
Yeah.
everything's sold now. I'm gonna quickly refresh my page. But welcome, Joe. You, if you remember, we left off last week in the tail end of a fight, and it was actually your turn to act first.
I thought we all just leveled. Level 10? No?
That's a different game.
Level 10.
I think you have a different game.
I tried it to shot.
Good idea, though.
Yeah. Just Fancy gets incredibly strong all of a sudden. Just
You don't want that right now. It would be the best concert ever.
Actually, I think we want that right now.
Hey, a winery is a good place for a concert.
True.
It is your turn.
I know. Well, I'm here. I am next to Chantal.
Yep. Shantala, yep.
Chantal.
And you've got 2 blights in your general vicinity.
I see that. My question is, how many? And does Chantal have my extra hit points?
Didn't I? Yeah, I cast Cure Wounds on you my last turn.
Okay. Oh, you did? Because it's only showing 4 hit points for me.
I think Irina hit you with a healing word that last turn.
Okay.
Maybe I was going to do it then. I haven't done it yet.
All right, I'm going to cast...
I didn't see it in the chat, so I think that was what I was planning to do, but
yeah,
I hadn't done
that's
it
okay.
yet.
I have a plan. All right. I am going to use Mantle of Inspiration on me, Shantala. Is anyone carrying it right now?
Carrying what?
The Mantle of Inspiration. It's like an extra 5 hit points. Nobody is. I have.
No.
Yeah. It just starting. I'm just making sure I don't want to mess it up. All right. So me, Shantala, and whoever else is closest to me. And then he's going to scream for help.
That'd probably be Shove that's closest to you.
Shove. Oh, yeah. My fave. So Shove, Shantala, and me have +5 hit points, and I believe they have disengage, and you can do a movement action. I don't know if it's disengage. I'm probably lying. But you have
it
an
doesn't
extra
say
movement
anything
action
about-
if you want to make it. Yeah.
Yeah, it
And
doesn't
those
say
are
anything about
temporary
disengage.
Yeah, it'd be nice though.
When a
5
creature
temporary hit
when a
points.
creature gains these temporary hit points, it
Yeah.
can use its reaction to move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks. So it does it. Yeah, no, it's not technically getting a disengage, but getting the same benefit. So it's in there.
It's nice. See,
Yep.
Dan?
Yep.
I know the rules. I'll take my 5 temporary hit points. I mean, and you don't have to do anything. It's just what I do. All right, I'm done. Oh, wait.
All right,
I have a movement action.
you do.
Protect me. I have many good songs to Right.
Okay. And Chobe took a big swing and a miss at her blight before she moved away, and we come to our attack dog, which I think Adam is piloting. And there you go. You were muted, but
There we go. Sorry, I'm just first in my room right now. Yeah, I'm gonna move him behind the scarecrow and attack the scarecrow.
All right. Oh, that's not going to cut it.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. And well, yeah, no, that's then that turn.
All right. So
Crap.
the scarecrow here, he's got his pick of targets. He's got 1, 2, 3. So let's see. Let's random. So the attacks are coming at Valmo. An 8 is a miss, and an 11 is a miss. Okay. This Needle Blight over here is going to, he's got a pick of either George or Evie.
Everett.
He's going after, Everett.
I love doing
And here comes the claw attack against Everett. And that misses.
this.
Over here, this Needle Blight is going to, you know what, he's going to go there. And he is going to attack, let's see. We'll 50-50 it to make it fair, and it's going after Shantala. I believe 11 is a miss.
It is a miss.
Alright, Valmo is going to cast a Healing Word. Healing Word is a first level spell. I think that just came through. There we go. So that's for the person who needs it the most, which I think is Fancy.
I'll take it.
What's the range on Healing Word? Is it 30 feet?
60, it says
60?
on the.
It's okay, so he's in plenty.
Healing
of
Word's boss.
All right, that is Valmo, and this.
How much was it for? I'm sorry.
You healed for 6 points.
Oh, I'll take that. Very nice. I can
And,
almost take a hit
This one is going to be against Shantala with advantage. So Shantala, you get hit for 9 points from the Needle Blight's claws.
9. Oh, right, but I think I had those extra 5 temporary hit points.
Right. And we go
All
to
right.
Silas.
Squaring off against that scarecrow. I still have Tree Bane equipped, but I don't get the extra damage on it. So, but I'm flanking with George. So, 22 for 16.
Yeah, that's definitely hits. And they take all 16 damage. They do resist slashing. So
Okay,
that's
and then-
only 4. Wait, but it's magical.
And there's-
So it's all 16 against the scarecrow.
Yeah,
All right, very good. With a
fantastic. And I'm
swing
going to
of
move
your
into his
axe,
face.
the scarecrow scatters into disparate pieces of head.
And I will end my turn here.
Okay, I'm just gonna shuffle this out of the way for a second.
That was my exciting turn.
All right. Space Bear in the back.
Yep. Is this one with the purple dot? Was that the one that was hexed?
I believe so.
I think so too. So I'm gonna go after that one.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, womp womp.
I actually think that's my hunter's mark. Could be wrong.
Well, either way, if there's no mark, then I'll just move it to that guy from wherever it was.
Right.
But
a big swing and a miss.
Yep. Not so good.
And if that does it for Space Bear, we will go
Yep.
to Mr. Everett.
I'm going to poison spray on let's take George. That one. I don't like him attacking the dog.
All right, so the Needle Blight right next to George. Made his Constitution save.
Ooh,
So is that half
take
damage?
half of that.
All right. 5 points of damage.
I have to decide if I want a wild shape with all these people around me. Or if I should hold it up just to him and then I'm wild shaping into direwolf. Nice action.
Into a direwolf. And I'm going to blow you up because you're a little bit bigger as a direwolf. Push this guy back a little bit. All right. So there's Mr. Everett, the direwolf. All right. This guy is going to come in, and now he has flanking on said direwolf. So he's going to attack with advantage. And hits the direwolf for 6 points. This one also has flanking. Going to attack the direwolf and hits for 8.
Everett.
This one's going to go here so that it can get flanking on Silas.
Oh wow, what a dick.
15 doesn't do it though, right?
No, it doesn't.
All right, Shantala.
So how many hit points do you have, Fancy?
I'm fine. I'll be fine.
Right.
He's got like 10.
I'm disengaging.
I know. I have temporary hit points too. Don't worry about it. I'm good. I'm like, kill them.
I'm gonna go there.
All right. Moving off to the side a little bit. Anything besides the move? Well, you did the disengage, so that was an action.
I disengaged, right? So that's an action.
Right.
Yep, that's it.
All right. The Needle Blade over here is going to stay focused on this big direwolf. Advantage with the claws. Misses that time. I don't think a 9 hits the direwolf.
That's not.
And Irina is going to take her pot shot at the one with the purple dot. Oh, she's going to hit for 4. Guess what? She took him out.
Nice.
Excellent.
Shuffle that over there. All right, Irina. The Needle Blight over here. Let's see. Let's do some measuring here. These things, I can tell you now, since we're toward the end of the fight, only have vision out to 60 feet. They can't see anything beyond 60 feet. Since you're the closest, he's gonna move that. Well, yeah, he's gonna. He's flinging needles at you, Shantala.
Yeah.
17 hit
Wah, wah, wah. Yeah.
Oh
I'm out.
no.
for 12 damage. He flung needles, and then he's following up by moving. He's coming a little bit closer.
Yeah, so I'm unconscious.
Okay. A crit against
Oh,
the
damn you.
direwolf. So 8 more points.
I didn't get to attack as a direwolf yet.
Fancy.
Oh, but when you attack,
All right, Dan, can I ask you to do me a favor?
Yes.
Can you put invisibility into my spell slot?
Sure.
Because I'm using that. I don't know how to put new spells in. We can have a class on
You
that.
have to drag them from the compendium.
Ooh.
The compendium is the thing in the right panel that looks like the eye.
Okay.
And
I'll
so
work on that. Yeah.
Your spells are kind of all messed up here.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't really make sense of your sheet, but I got invisibility on there.
Beautiful. Yeah, I get Fog Cloud. That's a free one. I probably have one extra on my first level spells, and then my second level spells I have like 1 minus. So I do it fair though. I go invisible.
I'm trying to clean up your sheet a little bit. I think I deleted some of those. You had a bunch of blank spell slot entries.
Oh yeah. That was me trying to figure it out.
All right, so you turned invisible. That is an action to turn invisible.
Does that give me a special marker or something? Nice.
Right there.
All right. So now I get to move. 50. 25. 30. And my move speed is only 30, right?
I believe so.
I want to use Mantle of Inspiration again. Can I do that as a bonus action?
If you got the
Cast a spell?
if you got the bardic inspiration points for it.
Yeah. As a bonus action, yeah. So I'll use another one, and I will give Mantle of Inspiration to Silas.
Make sure they understand what they're getting.
Yeah. So you have a disengage action if you want to use it right now. Silas? Who's that?
Valmo.
So you get +5 temporary hit points.
oh,
You
right,
can
that
move
one.
if you want. Yeah. And who's this direwolf? That's the bad guy, right?
That's
That's
every,
a
that's
good
me.
guy.
Oh, yeah. And him.
Yeah, I will use my movement to just sort of dance around to here.
So you guys get a move
Yeah.
if you want it, and you get 5 temporary hit points, and you have to protect me.
All right. Well, I'm still gonna hit this. I'm still gonna hit this thing. It's not gonna stop that.
I want to flank.
Well, actually, if he's gonna move out of there, then I'm gonna move into here because I have something. Because there's still 10 feet left in my movement.
Want me to flank? I'll go where it's flanking.
No, because I have something that can hit all 3 of these things.
Okay.
Help me help you.
All right. And if that's it, we go to Cho.
Okay. I'm gonna move my hunter's mark onto this guy over here,
Okay.
and I only have 1 spell slot. I'll save it for right now. I'm just gonna go with the old shoot. Oh my god, 9. That doesn't hit, does that?
Does not. Too small of a target.
All right. I'm just gonna move her.
You've had
here.
some really bad luck with that bow recently.
Yeah, I think I need a new bow.
Yeah.
George, you got
Or news.
flanking.
George is gonna do what George does best.
George hits for 5.
And it must succeed on a DC 11 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
It made it, but just
Damn it.
barely. George has got a new stick.
Yeah.
All right. Attack going at Valmo. That's a miss.
Good, because I would have knocked George unconscious.
So this guy can't see Fancy. Shantala's laying down, so Chove is the closest target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can't quite get there, but at the end of his movement, he is going to launch a ranged attack at you, Chove. But that misses. Okay, Valmo. Can't see Fancy. Valmo's going to healing word Shantala.
Yay! Thank you.
Go. Now that's just a bonus action, right? Healing word is a bonus action?
It is.
So he swings out, Valmo swings out with his warhammer and hits this little needle blight and ends him. So that's another one down. This one here, again, Shantala might have 5 hit points, but she's laying on her back, so he still thinks she's down. He's focusing on active invaders, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and launching a needle attack at Cho. That misses. Silas.
I have to think for a second. Do I attempt to hit all of them and do little, between 1 and 6 damage, or do I just hit one and deal like essentially 2d8 damage to it?
If you manage to do 6 points of damage to one of these guys, you trigger the massive damage rules.
Yeah. Or I can just kill it. I'll just kill it.
You split
No,
it
we're
to two
gonna
of them?
we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. 5 points, anyways. Ignore the 6. Ignore that top
And which
part.
one are you targeting?
Oh, it's everything within 5 feet.
Wow.
Oh, Word of Radiance targets everything in 5 feet?
Yeah, that's why it's so weak.
But very apropos to your
It's
situation.
very good against shadows.
So I'm counting 3 targets, right?
Yep, and if they fail the con save, they take 5 points of radiant damage.
Starting at the top. Made it. Is that half on a save?
No, they don't take any of it. They don't
Okay.
take-
Made it.
Made.
Failed. So the one at the
I
bottom.
feel
takes
really bad about this now.
5.
All right. That's
Well-
okay.
You can only try.
Can only try. See, thank you. Oh, that's depressing. All right, I did 5 points of damage.
All right, and if that's it for Silas, we jump back up to Space Bear.
Okay, where did my guy with the purple go? Is he dead?
Got killed.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna move my hex onto this guy using
Okay.
this first with strength as the selected attribute,
Okay.
and we'll go after him.
Ooh, there's
That's
a
better.
hit for 10 points of damage. Ya bang, and that triggers the massive damage rules. He's got to make a Constitution saving throw. He made it.
All
So he
right.
suffers no ill effect, other than a devastating hit. And if that's it for Space Bear, we come back
Yep.
to our direwolf.
And he's just going to attack.
That would be a hit.
Okay. So, and the second. Alright. I also need to do a C13 strength save.
Failed to save.
That and now switch up to 9.
I'm just waiting on that damage.
Oh, there you go.
12 points of damage. Holy cow. I assume the strength save was to be knocked prone?
Unless you want to be knocked dead, that's okay.
He's prone and dead. A little redundant, but that is it. Is there anything else with the direwolf?
Can I squeeze through here? I get to the other side.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was accidentally
What are you
moving.
doing to me?
Right.
Okay. I'm done.
All right, and
Nice.
if that's it for Everett, we'll go to this blight, who is going to swing up to get flanking. 17 doesn't hit you, does it, Silas?
Nope, it doesn't.
All right, Shantala, on your back.
All right, well, I'm going to stand up.
Okay.
And
This one closest to you?
the one closest to me.
Yeah, he made it.
Okay, so I still have half my movement, right?
Yes.
I can't get very far from him with half my movement. There we go.
Okay.
Can you blend in with the dead ones?
Okay, going after George.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Oh.
That misses. Oh,
Right.
God.
Irina taking a pot shot at this one that's next to Chove. Another one bites the dust. So that is your hunter's mark, and Hex can be moved on your next turns. And this guy here. Misses you, Shantala.
What's this? Goodness.
Alright, back here, advantage on Silas. They're determined to get you.
And they're not gonna get anything.
Alright, fancy, invisible.
Yeah, I want to hold my action so I can do a double move and cure wounds in case anybody drops. Otherwise, I'll just stay invisible because this is terrifying.
Alright, Chove.
So, okay. So I'd like to move my hunter mark to this guy right here.
Okay.
And let me pull up my sheet. Let's pray. Okay,
6
great. I
points.
can actually hit.
Yeah.
Now that does trigger his massive damage, so he's got to roll a con save. He made it.
Okay.
So
So
you did an extra 7 points of damage in
Yep.
addition to the 6? Okay, that
Mhm.
does it.
Great. Yeah, and then I think I'm gonna move Chove to about maybe, right here. Yeah, so that way I have a good line of sight on the rest of them. Okay. That'll be my turn.
Alright.
Oh, can I move my hunter's mark at the beginning of my turn, or can I move
I
it
think
now?
it's a bonus action to move it, so you already...
I already did.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yep. Alright, George.
Ever the Valiant George is gonna move over here to flank. And he's gonna hit another stick.
Hit the stick. 14, that's a hit, and he does 4
Yes.
points of damage.
You know, I love him, but he has not been dealing a lot of damage lately.
And he's not prone. All right, Falmo has another healing word to deal out. You need another one, Shantala? Probably, right?
Probably, yeah.
Can't hurt.
Excellent.
Oh wait, that's again only his bonus action. I gotta figure out what his action is. He's gonna move up to get flanking, and he's gonna do his Warhammer again. Okay, so he hits, and he's got a shield, so he's only hitting one-handed. So he hits for 3 points of damage. All right, Silas.
I'm gonna hit this one.
Okay.
Just stop existing. There we go. Just die. Just die. Just die. That's all.
Now, is he taking that Radiant Necrotic as well, or just the slash?
Yep. 5 points of Radiant, 4 points of Necrotic, and a crap load of slashing.
Okay, he is cooked.
Just obliterated.
Yep. Absolutely obliterated. Anything else for Silas? Oh, and you get your card, too. You got your card.
I got my card. I am just so upset about that one. And yeah, I'm done.
All right.
How much damage was that total? Holy crap. 31 points of damage to that guy because fuck you in particular.
All right, Space Bear.
Okay, let's see. 90 feet. Yeah, move my hex to the guy here.
Okay.
Strength as the
cursed
attribute.
attribute.
Yeah. Please, please, please.
Okay, that hits, but I'm gonna go ahead and play that red card against you.
Oh. Oh.
Actually, remember to play a red card.
Yeah,
Damn.
really.
All right.
This is advanced.
I've been telling myself.
Brutal.
Wrote yourself a note, huh?
So if you want to drag that out onto the play surface, we can all see what it does.
Yeah. There we go.
So let's roll that 1d4. I'll let you roll it.
Oh, okay. You want
If you only roll a 1, you still hit.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
He'll roll a 4. No.
Ah.
So turn to hit into a miss. So yay
right.
me, yay me. I don't know. I feel
I'm at
great.
like a really critical time, right?
All right, Everett.
I should move in, right? I'll move in. And next to my friend George. I'll hit him. With that, I won't.
No, you need a 12 to hit these needle blights.
I'm just going to call at him.
All right, and that is it for Everett. We got this guy here. I guess he's in a bad way. But he'll swing at Silas and miss. Shantala.
The
Alright.
rolls are so great.
I'm tired of this guy. I hope this works.
Hey!
Oh, that worked.
Oh,
Oh, I hope that worked.
Well, it's a lot of damage for this little guy, but I was like,
Right.
if I don't
Right.
get an attack
You
roll.
weren't going to let him hit you.
No.
All right, excellent, excellent zap.
Do I get a blue card?
You do.
oh
Do
man.
I take it, or do you
Yeah,
give it to
yeah,
me?
you can take
Oh,
it.
Wasn't there another scarecrow?
No, there was only 2. You
Okay,
killed
all
killed one toward the end of last week, and there was only one that had a few hit points left at the start of tonight. All right, let's 50-50 it. The dog of the direwolf, and it's
Well,
going
there's
after
also
the
me
dog.
as well. So I'm also in range of that twig.
Oh, you know what? Good point.
And I want him to come after me because I know he'll miss. Because I know he'll.
You know what? And he does too, you bastard. Hey! Ha ha ha!
Does he?
Oh no!
You had to
Nice.
tempt him. You had to
Nice.
tempt
Oh, no.
the dice gods.
That's good.
So I only actually take let's see, 5. I only take 8 points of damage because of the temporary hit points. So screw you in particular.
My night was worth it now. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but you did next to nothing, so I'll get this back to you.
It doesn't feel that way. I'm smiling ear to ear.
Oh yeah,
One hit is enough.
that would have also
Goblin.
killed the dog immediately. No save.
Right. Oh, would it have insta killed him? Oh, that would have been terrible.
Oh yeah, you
Alright.
would have couldn't kill the dog, you monster.
Irina is gonna shoot at the one next to the dog because she wants to save the dog, and she hits for 4 points of damage. All right. Fancy, invisible in the middle of the battlefield.
Yeah, who is left?
I believe there are 2 needle blights left.
We got this.
Fine. Fancy will jump into the fray. He'll sit here in this bush tree thing
Mm-hmm.
and use vicious mockery on that needle blade.
And that is a wisdom save.
Yeah, I believe so.
It doesn't look like he made it, so he takes 4 psychic damage.
Yeah. It's
But you're mocking.
yeah.
You mocked
just-
him to death.
Yeah.
Your words were so stinging, he just laid over and died.
There was a dandelion.
Your mother's a
I'm
shrub.
done.
All right, chill.
What's that? Your mother. Your father's
All right, of course, I'm gonna put my 100 mark on that last guy.
Okay.
And let's see, can I shoot this shot?
Why don't you make that shot at disadvantage? Oh, I see. I already said it, so now you got to play the card. Even though you missed anyway, now I burned it.
Haha.
Excellent.
It's a
So we get
shitty
rid of
shot
one.
anyway.
All right, so that's a shot and a miss, but your mark is moved, and George can put this one away if he plays
All
with
right.
his stick.
Go
Oh,
George.
appropriate. Yay, George.
George
God, he's
did
rolling
it.
minimum damage on every attack.
That's still enough. George did it.
Good boy,
boy,
George.
Yay.
Best animal ever, even though you only have 5 hit points. So I'm gonna go ahead
So-
and use my. Oh, go ahead.
Are there druids around here?
You haven't seen any, but the family tells you that they're inside the building and that they have the patriarch of the family, Davian Mardukov, prisoner.
Right. So are we? We don't have to go right in, right? We can do some kind of little rest here.
Yes, certainly.
I'm just gonna crack my knuckles and use healing hands on myself.
Yeah, a short rest is to regain yourself is
That would help.
And before we do a short rest, I'm gonna go ahead and spam this. Get myself another spell slot back.
So during the short rest, the family comes out to talk to you some more, and they thank you for liberating the winery. They can report that they don't have exact numbers. They haven't been able to see inside, but somewhere between 3 to 6 druids inside, and they're not sure how many other lights, but they think the bulk of the forces were out guarding the house. There seems to be a bit of a disagreement between the siblings, Stefania, Adrian, and Elvir. They are Davian's children, his grown children, and they seem torn. Adrian apparently wants to say something, but the others are telling him that we don't know these people. We can't tell them. But
Something on your mind.
let me
Is it Adrian?
let me calculate some XP. So the scarecrows were 200 each. This 400. And then there was 28 of these needle blights at 50
Wow.
each.
Just a couple.
28
Right.
times 50. Oops. Where's
We
my
couldn't find
calculator?
boars. What can I say?
28 times 50 is 1400. Plus 400 is 1800. So why don't we make that 275 XP each?
Nice.
275?
275 each.
So we're at 3,125, roughly.
Three.
Yes,
75.
according to my calculator.
Fantastic.
I've never done this before. So a short rest. So I'm no longer a direwolf, right?
Correct.
It's my wild shape.
Right.
What was my question?
Yeah, I wasn't sure how long your wild shape lasted. I could be wrong that it lasts longer than that, but if I'm wrong and you want to still be a direwolf, just let me know.
Oh, it's okay. As long as I get my 2 wild shapes back, I'm fine. I still see George is here.
Oh, yeah, no, George, I'm going to heal him I'm going to give him back 2 more points to bring him back to full of my lay on hands.
So you guys are outside of this loading dock area, and parked in the loading dock you can see, the wagon with 3 barrels set in braces on the bed. The raised wooden walkway runs along the walls, and through a hole in the ceiling you see the wooden arm of a loading crane with ropes and hooks dangling from it. On this side of the house over here, there's an open veranda, and resting on the flagstone are 3 5-foot diameter wooden tubs. The inside stained with grape juice. Each tub has a short ladder bolted to the side and a catch basin tucked underneath. At the back of the veranda is a large set of sliding wooden doors, as well as a normal-sized wooden door. Stone pillars and arches support the upper floor above. The front door of the house, you can see, is right here at these steps, and there are a door to some stables right here in front of you.
There are horses and stuff.
So we should go to the veranda.
Yeah, I think we should go there. I'm going to start making my way down there.
Why not the front door?
Ooh.
If there's anything in this house, they're probably either watching the front door or it's barred.
And can we knock?
We'll probably alert them to our presence, and I don't think we want to do that right
Well,
away.
I'm sure we've already alerted them to our presence with killing other those twig things.
I'm
Fair
going to
point.
drop us onto another map that features the winery building interior, but your token should be roughly in the same spot you are now. There's just a little less vineyard space in this map. It's all got the interiors.
I'm gonna move over to the door. Now, are these like sliding doors here?
Yes, yeah, and then there's
And what
a
is this?
smaller regular door there.
Can I check the regular door, see if it's like locked?
The sliding wooden doors seem like they're chained shut from inside, and the smaller door is barred shut from inside.
Okay. Fancy, if you're ready for a case of deja vu, I'd like to kick the door open.
All right.
All right,
Go for it.
that would
But
be
I'm
a
also,
strength
so I
check.
don't- I'm also going to use this to give myself advantage.
This veranda would make a lovely bar with maybe a little stage in the corner.
Pick 17.
Got
And
some wine
just in
already.
case,
Yeah.
I'm gonna add a d6 to the skill check from my card.
Okay.
I want this door open.
All right. Excellent.
23.
That looks
With
so
the
good.
card, you get
Oh.
it done. You
Nice.
you didn't, but now you do. So let me set the scene here. What you can see. So the rich smell of fermenting wine fills this large two-story chamber, which is dominated by 4 enormous wooden casks, each one 8 feet wide and 12 feet tall. A wooden staircase in the center of the room climbs to a 10-foot-high wooden balcony that clings to the south wall, which has 4 windows set into it at balcony level. Stacked against the wall underneath the balcony are old empty barrels with the Wizard of Wines burdened into their sides. The balcony climbs another 5 feet as it continues along the west and east walls, ending at doors leading to the winery's upper level. Underneath these balconies are several doors, some of which hang open. Beneath the sloping roof stretch thick rafters upon which scores of ravens have quietly gathered, and they watch you with great interest. The balcony creaks, drawing your eye to a wild-looking figure hunched over the westernmost cask, pouring a flask of thick syrup into it. She wears a gown made of animal skins and a headdress with goat horns, and her hair is long and unkempt. Suddenly, you see something skittering across the floor. It looks like a tiny creature made of twigs. It moves from its hiding space under the stairs and disappears behind the easternmost cask.
Does she notice me?
You kicked the door in, so I'm gonna say yes.
I was hoping she would, or else she probably has some hearing problems.
I'm gonna put her now. She is not on ground level here. She is actually up on that balcony.
Can I move inside the building?
Oh yeah, you should. Can you not?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Oh,
yep.
no,
You-
just
no,
make sure
you're
I
good.
could.
Yep.
Are we all going in?
If I can see her, is she going to like? What is she? Is she just still pouring it in there?
Yeah. You kick the door in. She finishes, and she looks like she's gonna make a break for it.
I'm gonna cast Compelled Duel on her.
All right. Let's roll. Let's everybody roll for initiative, and we'll see how far we get.
Okay, I'm very good at this
Let me
whole
clear the
initiative thing.
initiative board first. Let me do that from the last fight. Okay, so that's cleared.
Pretty impressive.
I'm not doing anything hostile. I just don't want her to run. If she's within 30 feet of me, I can do it.
If she gets a faster initiative, she'll run away.
Actually, is she within 30 feet?
I think that's within 30 feet, yeah.
Okay. Oh, just by 0.1.
Look at that.
I mean her no harm. I just want to make sure she doesn't run.
Ever tell that she's a druid?
So the scene here is you're all standing out on the veranda. You were standing back while Silas kicked the door open. So he kicks the door open, and his follow through carries them into the room. And you can see him. Those of you with line of sight can see that he's looking up at someone in the balcony there. So before anyone gets to reaction, Tala back here, if you want to run forward further into the room, you'll be able to at least see what Silas is seeing. Or if you want to hang back, you can do that.
Am I going to actually go, or are you going to let him do the surprise attack thing?
Once it comes to him, whatever he wants to do, he's going to be able to do it right before the druid gets to run out of the room.
So I am going first then. Wow.
Yeah.
I can't see anything.
You can hold your action. You can't see. Oh, okay. I see what it is. The dynamic lighting of the barrels is in the way. Let me actually delete those dynamic lines off of these barrels. It's meant to be so you can't see around them, but you're kind of looking above them.
This is a tiny space.
It's not huge.
So she's not acting hostile towards us at all?
The family told you that. I mean, is she acting hostile towards you at this moment? No. She was too busy doing something to the wine. You've kind of surprised her as you burst in, but I mean, is she a hostile entity? Is probably the better question, and that answer, according to the family, is yes.
And she's up on the balcony?
She is.
Do I have to count that movement I made to get into the building?
Yes.
Oh, I have no more movement. Rats. Well, because I'd like to find out what she just put in the wine, but I don't think I can do that without impeding her movement.
This is exactly what I'm trying to do, impede her movement.
Right.
Yeah. So, I think I will hold my action until she arms somebody else.
Okay. Until she makes a hostile act. What kind of action do you want to ready?
I have to decide. There's not a lot of spell slots left, are there? Hang on, let me just. What's my
Regroup.
So if I have a light crossbow, am I? Yeah, I'll ready a light crossbow.
Okay. All right, Space Bear out on the veranda.
Yep. So I'm one.
Kind of nice out here.
I'm gonna move in here and ready in action with an Eldritch Blast in case we get attacked.
Okay. And Silas, you get to act before the
Okay. Fantastic. I'm just slightly faster than the druid. These barrels, are they difficult terrain?
These barrels are 8 foot wide and 12 feet tall. You can move around them without incurring any penalty, but you're hugging the edge of the barrel when you enter those squares.
Okay. I would like to attempt to grapple her first before I try a spell.
Okay, you've got the movement. That's a contested strength?
Yep, and mine's at advantage because of Peerless Athlete. Natural 20, I'll take my card. I'll take.
Good. And the druid is grappled.
Alright, well, her speed is 0, so I don't have to worry about her escaping at the moment. So that'll be my turn.
Okay.
If someone
Gonna
could
talk to
charm
her?
her, this would be fantastic.
Charm her. Oh.
Only someone.
Oh.
There was a bard.
I
If
can't
only
go
we had
around
someone.
harming everyone. I already did that. It freaking exploded in my face. There's always someone you
That
don't know
misses.
that's trying to.
So that's what she tries to do. She tries to hit you with her magic stick. But with that, you've got her held fast. Everett.
I'm going to come in the room. Typically going to climb the stairs. I'm going to hold a frostbite. There's to attack my friend Silas. Oh wait, can I attack the flasks she's holding?
Can you attack the flask? Yeah. Well, the flask is now empty. She has poured the contents into the barrel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Didn't our triggered readied actions trigger? If she attacked?
Please don't
Yeah,
hurt
when
her.
she attacked Silas, you're right. They would have. So by all means, take your Shantala and Space Bear. You can take your readied actions if you want to attack the druid that Silas has grappled.
Can I see that she's been grappled in
Yes.
drop it? Okay, that's what I'll do.
Yeah, I actually want to talk to her. Have someone talk to her. And she's grappled.
Okay. Fancy outside. What? How would you like to contribute to this situation?
I just want to express to the group, and I mean, I'll always be a DM, but like charm is like a nuclear option. It's what you
You
do.
can play your song. I can make
Everything
10
else.
rounds of. I can make 10 rounds of strength checks.
What does that mean, a nuclear option?
Makes us
Like,
all out.
you can't just go around charming. Because then you
So-
forget people you charm. All kinds of craziness happens.
Fancy,
Yeah,
can you play
I mean-
your song?
You want me to play my charm song? No, I'm not going to do it.
Why not?
I haven't even met these people yet. Fancy doesn't even know what is going on in that room.
Oh yeah, no, he doesn't, does he? Can someone get Fancy in here?
Fancy walks to Chove and asks her opinion on what's going on.
You know what? I think, with Silas up there, can't be anything good.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
I think they need someone up there to ease the tension and the violence,
See? All right. I'll
Make
go
love,
into the
not
room.
war.
What happened?
Oh, my head really hurts. I feel like I'm being maligned somewhere.
Oh. Who's that? That's a bad guy.
This druid was pouring something into the vat, and I'd like you to
Yeah.
figure out what it was, but I can't get her to stay still.
Oh. I will, I think I can, is she attacking us?
No, she tried to hit me.
She tried to hit Silas. Yep.
Oh, she tried to hit her. Oh, man. The judges are judging. I haven't seen anything crazy. She didn't hit you, right?
No, she just glanced off my pauldron.
What I gotta do an enthralling performance. There's not a lot I can do besides try and talk to her. Which I think I can scream to her from across the room as my action.
You can. Yeah. Sure. You want to try to talk her down? Make a persuasion
Yeah.
check.
We don't want any bloodshed. All right. I'm good at persuasion. Nice.
Not today. You're not.
Wow. Bummer.
She's
I don't know,
decided
guys. I tried.
she likes you even less now. Joe.
Plus freaking 8.
Listen, lady. Listen to a man talk.
Okay, I
I'm
do
gonna
have.
mansplain this for you.
Oh God.
God.
Good idea.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I do have Charm Person. However, it is a Wisdom saving throw, and I have been tempted to play a Druid, so I know Wisdom is probably really high. So, I don't know what Chove's gonna do to make things better because my Persuasion is it's a 0. So I can't really help. We just gotta hope that the dice gods are kind to me if I were to make that roll. Okay. Which barrel was the flask being poured into this one? Okay.
That's the one you saw her pouring something into.
Okay. Let's see. What do I have here? I would like to attempt to see if I can identify it, but I don't have anything that I can identify it with. Do I? No. I couldn't make a perception check, could I, on the wine to see if maybe I smell something off in it?
This is a massive vat of wine. You would have.
It's a massive vat.
And it's it's you have kind of a cross section view of the floor level here. These barrels are actually topped, and so you'd have to get up on the balcony, and then you could get it and get some recon on the inside of the back.
I would not. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just gonna move about there because if I use, actually no, I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna use my action just to double my movement. So on my next turn, I can just try and make a perception check to figure out what is in the actual that. Because I can't do that right now, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I'll just wait until my next turn because that's what Tove wants to focus on is figuring out what's in the wine because she knows she's not going to help this situation.
All right, Shantala.
Well, I'm going to try to persuade her to talk to us, tell us what's going on from her perspective. Why they are here, what they're upset about. Clearly, have it in for the winery.
Okay, let me tell you a little bit more about this lady here. So, in addition to her animal skin gown and horn headdress, she wears necklaces of human teeth. She is filthy, covered with mud and matted hair. Your words break through to her. But in response, she only replies, saying that the infidels will die. He is the ancient. He is the land. Those who oppose his will get the fate they deserve. Something along that. She starts spouting, cult rhetoric, as it were, in reply to you.
And he would be Sylvanus?
No.
No,
They are whoever he is talking about. It is not the typical druid deity.
But she won't tell me who it is.
She keeps saying he is the ancient, he is the land.
Yeah, I have a certain amount of sympathy with that, but that doesn't mean we can go around destroying people's property.
Right. Okay, so I think that's probably as much interaction as we can get in 5 or 6 seconds of time.
Yep.
And we go on to Space Bear. Now, Space Bear, you see when Silas first came in the room, something skittered from under the stairs over to this cask over here. And Space Bear, your eye catches a little bit more movement over here, something small.
Okay. Gonna move over here and investigate.
So you can see that this cask has a big split in one side.
Okay.
The easternmost cask has a split in the back, creating a 6-inch wide, 6-foot high opening.
Okay, and I'm gonna peek inside.
You see a score of twig blights. I'm going to drop one token on the map here, but there are more than 20 of these guys.
Oh, okay.
All tossing and turning inside this bucket, this giant cask.
Great. Okay, do I still have time for an action?
You do?
Okay. Let's go with this.
And what is that? That is Shatter.
The Shatter.
Nice. Directed right
Oh,
in there. So I
good
got to do
spell.
20 Constitution saves, you figure?
Yes. Sorry
right.
about that.
That's okay.
No. good
Wow.
spell.
Oh,
It'll take
skip
a
the
minute.
necrotic though. It's only the 10.
Are you gonna
Tell
sit
you
back
what,
and
I'm going to
watch?
do. How about we do 1 and I'll let it stand for all 20.
Okay, fine.
He rolls a 16.
Yeah, right.
Oh, shit.
You know, I think we
The
should roll. I think we should roll the remaining 19.
So that's
I think so.
is that 10 points of damage halved to 5 points each?
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Half, yeah.
Okay. These creatures only had 4 hit points. You just killed 20 of them with one spell.
Nice.
You found their hiding spot, and while they were all crammed and packed into a tight space together, you just killed them all.
So that experience is all mine, right?
Right. That's just Space Bear. That's Space Bear XP, right?
Nice.
Excellent work, Silas.
Lady, I don't want to hurt you, though apparently it's very tempting. What did you pour into the vat?
There is no joy. There is no levity. There is only pain. There is only sorrow.
Oh my god, will you shut up and just tell me what you poured in the vat?
Those who alleviate the.
I throw her into the vat.
All
I
right.
was actually going to suggest that, though.
So what would actually happen?
Now the vat.
I love that.
All right. So you pitch her over, and there's a lid on this thing. But you get it out of the way, and you pitch her down into it, and she's soaked. She is in the. Well, I guess to make it official, you should do an athletics check.
Yeah, which is still at advantage because of peerless athlete. Lamau, get fucked.
Right. So yeah, that was just the technicality to make it official. So you get her in there, you flip her over the banister, and right through the lid, and she is now in the wine, and you basically got her at sword point. She's
Oh god, she
now
got a bit on my
sitting,
hair.
bobbing in the wine, just staring back up at you and glaring.
Are you gonna tell me what's in the wine now, or are we gonna progress this further?
All she does is scream the word intruders.
Can I put the lid back on the wine?
Yes, yes, you can.
I will put the lid back on the wine.
Right? There's a druid in a giant vat of wine.
Is there any way to lock it?
Sure. You can improvise something to make it so it'd be real hard, if not impossible, for her to pop her way out.
I
Actually,
would
I'll just
throw
have
those
George.
caskets right here on top.
Yeah.
It's 12 feet high.
Here, I'm going to go
Yeah.
ahead and, since a lot of you guys are up officially on the second floor, I'm going to move your tokens. Just hold still for a second. Space Bear and Fancy, I guess you're still technically down, but I'll move you anyway.
Was it so difficult just to get an answer? He is the ancient, he is the land, sure, but why did you put in the damn wine?
Well, I think we can assume it's bad.
Probably, that's why I threw her in there.
Dan,
I
do you
guess
ever
we-
listen? Dan, do you ever listen to Greg Hill?
Not since he's been on terrestrial radio.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Never
no,
mind.
is he still?
Oh,
on?
wait, you would
No,
know.
I guess the answer is
You would know.
no.
you
I
would
don't.
you would know because Adam is Ken Laird.
All right.
He's Ken from that show. But if you didn't watch it, you don't know.
Let me,
Right.
before we go too much further, hand out XP for that because particularly Space Bear, you walked into a fortune of it. The druid was worth 450. The twig
Right.
blight was worth 25, but there was 20 of them.
So we just drowned a druid in wine.
So
Okay with
total of
that.
950. Let's make that 150 XP each. And you've got this this druid effectively imprisoned inside this easternmost cask.
I'm gonna knock on it. I'll let you out if you tell me what you put in the damn wine.
She
The
is
druid in the damn wine.
nothing but curses and insults and just a steady stream of hostility.
Silas says like 8 or 12 words, just very short, directed in Calamaran.
No.
You know what? I tried being nice. I tried asking. This is where
She
it gets me.
says, she does say a particular note, friends of the ravens shall die.
Out of curiosity, if I cast Word of Radiance, would it boil the wine?
No.
Okay.
Adam, I was going to try and freeze it while she was.
You know what, Everett? That's a fantastic idea, and I'll step out of the way.
Hard to freeze wine.
I got ice knife. That might freeze. I don't know. Actually, that might actually explode the barrel, though. Huh?
Even better.
Hey, what you
Right.
It's overhearing this and going over here. Right here.
I tried being
Silas
nice.
what you'd like me to do? Alice, I'll do that for you.
No, don't waste your spells here. There's some... And just like the biggest face palm. This is where
Okay.
it gets me. This is always
Do it.
where it gets me.
You have to do it.
All right,
Like she
I'll
probably
hold on to that.
splashed into that. She probably splashed into that keg. So I'm sort of like just getting wine out of my hair.
You alive?
I think she's alive. I knock on the barrel again.
Yeah, she's definitely alive in that.
Just great. All right. Show of any
Yeah, but
comments?
She just can't even look at you right now. Like hands, face in her hands. Like
What?
you had to
I
ruin
tried.
the wine. You had to ruin the wine. She's more
The
concerned
wine was-
about the wine than the druid. In all honesty,
The one was already ruined.
I
God
know.
knows what you poured in there. I
I
didn't.
know, but listen. I got to think about wine, okay? Oh, God, this hurts. This hurts.
No, I feel fully justified in my actions. The wine was already ruined. She wasn't gonna say anything. She can deal with it herself. It's her problem now.
Okay, do we want to explore? Because like this is making me depressed.
Where is George? I'm gonna call for George. Place on the map somewhere.
Let's explore.
I
All
can't
right.
actually place the George
We've
token
gotten
down.
everything.
Mhm.
Oh, wait. There was a George token.
There was a token for my dog. Yes.
There is.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna whistle for George.
There he comes.
Ah,
All right, now we can move on.
fantastic.
All right.
I
You take
require the
one
good
side, we
exploit my
take the
side.
other.
Oh, he
Sort
knocked
of-
me over.
Push is fast, Everett.
Oh, wow.
So up on this balcony, there's a door to the west and a door to the east. Looks like the group is almost evenly split about which direction they're looking at going.
I think we should stick together.
I think that's a very good idea.
Okay.
I
east
see
or
no
west?
problem with this plan.
East it is. All right. I will open the door, but before I do open the door, I would like to use my hidden step, so that way I'm invisible when I open the door.
Hidden step makes you invisible.
Yes,
You
because
can magically-
I can magically turn myself invisible once every long rest.
All right. So hidden step, open the door.
Yep.
Now, as soon as you open the door, you can see, they can't see you, but you can see that there's a creature, another plant creature, but this one's a little bit bigger. It seems to be made of vines, and it was waiting there on the other side of the door to attack anything that opened the door, because the people on this side, frankly, got an audible warning from the druid that there were intruders coming, so they were prepared. Now you are invisible, so he's going to make this attack at disadvantage. So here it comes, a disadvantaged attack from a vine blight. So 10 isn't going to cut it, so it doesn't land any damage and nor other effects. And I guess with that we can do initiative again.
Wow.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll this at disadvantage because Silas is just so done right now.
I'll roll it for George.
2, so we're going with 2. And I'll roll 1 for George.
I got
there
George
we go.
already, right?
That's okay.
I am so happy to get that. I was so scared I'd roll a high initiative.
All right, Everett, at the back of their on this door that you opened here, there's at least one creature that was lying there in wait to attack you, and so that is the situation we're at. The door's been opened, and there's something on the other side of it.
But I can't get past everybody, right?
You can move through other people's squares. It is difficult terrain, but you could totally get down this stretch and through the door.
And that's a window.
There are no interior faces. Yes, to your south, that's a window.
All right. I'm just gonna hold my reasons.
You want to hold right there?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna climb over everybody. I'm too little.
All right, Space Bear.
Oh,
Yep.
but
With the
all of us
difficult
are at the back.
with the difficult terrain, I'm not going to be able to make it past everybody,
Right.
and I definitely don't want to be in the front. So
And you don't have line of sight on anybody, really, so...
yeah. So if I
Well,
gain line of sight
You have, this
through the
guy... Yeah, he's got half cover.
half cover.
So he'll have a +2 to his AC, but you can still totally hit him with a ranged attack.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go for it. That's a big no, I'm sure.
Now, right, he had armor class 12, and with cover, it is effectively a 14, so that just missed off by a couple.
All right.
All right, Fancy. From where you're standing, Fancy, this blight has a little bit even more cover. He's got 3/4 cover, so he's going to be +5 to his AC. You with us, Joe? I suspected not.
This is unfortunate.
Yes.
Well, I don't think he would want to move either after the last.
I'll give him
round
the
of combat.
chance to hurl a ranged spell attack retroactively if he wants, but for the time being, we'll go to Shantala.
I don't think I can do anything either.
Let me check your line of sight here. He's got 3/4 cover, so he's going to be +5 to his AC if you wanted to squeeze off a ranged attack from the angle.
No. I'm not that good.
All right. All right, so another Vine Blight comes up, and he is attacking at disadvantage with you, Cho, because you're invisible. Just swinging at the open doorway. But I think a 17 hit.
Yeah.
So it hits despite the fact you're invisible. Let
Yep.
me mark you as invisible. But now let me also mark you as grappled. Because the vines that he reached out and struck you with have now wrapped around your body and got hold of you.
Interestingly enough, I'm looking at the hidden step, and it doesn't necessarily say I'm uninvisible, if that makes sense. Like,
Right.
even though I took
that
damage,
you can maintain your invisibility through
yeah,
it. Right.
which is weird, but I kind of dig it.
A lot of times invisibility lasts until you make an attack or cast a
Yeah.
spell.
Yeah, that's what it says. I'm just
Right.
surprised, like, getting hit wouldn't
Right. So
have me
he's
drop it.
technically wrapped his tentacles around you, but didn't have the benefit of seeing you when he did it.
Oh, that's great.
All right. So that was his attack. They've only got one attack, so he's done that. He did the 10 points of damage, which was nothing to shake a stick at, and his friend is gonna do the same thing, but that's going to miss. And Chove, you are restrained, grappled, invisible, and standing on a balcony outside of a door of a hallway.
That's great.
You can use an action to break the grapple.
It's a strength check, isn't it?
Or it's athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Okay. No, I have a better athletics, so I will attempt to break
There you
the
go.
grapple.
All right, so you've broken the grapple. You are no longer restrained. You basically grab all these vines that have wrapped around you and pull and snap them off. Still invisible.
Yeah, it's still invisible, but I can't. Can I? So I have my movement again, right?
You'd only take 1d6 falling damage if you wanted to up over the banister and just drop down to the floor.
Well, I was just. This may be. You know what? Yeah, I'll take that 1d6. I'll go for the 1d6 to give everyone room.
All right. You're
Yeah.
invisible.
I'm just
Can you
gonna
make it to
yell
the top of that?
You're
Oh,
invisible.
wait, could I make it to the top of this?
Yeah, sure. You're standing
yeah.
on the lid, and the druid is banging on the wood underneath your feet.
Okay, I'm just gonna whisper from behind Silas and be like, I stepped away. It's all yours, bro. Take it, Silas.
There is this incredibly long sigh from Silas. Don't ever call me bro. And I'm gonna turn and with the fury of my god, just wide arc hit this fucking blight with my axe.
Which one? The south or the north?
This one.
South, okay.
Okay. Get fucked.
12.
And I'm gonna make that a divine strike because screw you in particular.
Really piss you off that much?
No, he's just done with the druid. He just keeps on repeating. I tried to be nice. I tried to be nice. Look where it got me.
Vicious.
Look where it
swing
fucking
with the
got me.
axe, and you take a good chunk out of the vine blight's body. Anything else for Silas?
No, I'm so angry. He's just so disappointed and angry. He's frustrated. He's really just frustrated. Oh.
He's got to have something better than this. Yeah, you know what? He's just going to try to beat you up.
Oh no. Anyways.
All right, George.
Can George hit the vine blade from here?
He can. He's got a +2 armor class because you've only got a limited avenue of attack on him.
Oh, that's initiative. I didn't mean to roll that for him. Sorry. All right. Go bite. 12.
12 with the cover. He's 14, so it.
I'm probably
unfortunately
not going to get a chance to use this, so I'm going to go ahead and just drop this here.
Okay.
Reroll it, a skill or attack. Go, George.
Look at that.
20.
George does 3 points. Of damage.
It should only be the 4. It's only just re-rolling the attack.
Oh, so 4 points. Got it.
And it has to make a strength check. Yep. You know what? Good job, buddy. Good job.
All right. Everett, the way in front of you is cleared a little bit. You can see Chove is standing on the cask of fermenting wine. You got the doggy in the doorway.
Fermenting druid. Fermenting druid. So I'm going to battle George. Did I get a better shot? Poison spray that one.
Okay.
If it would let me.
Constitution save. So he made it. Is that half on a save?
Yes.
Okay, so minus 3 points of damage. All right, Space Bear.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still cover for this guy?
Yeah, +2.
2. Oh, we'll go for it anyway. Nope.
Just you would have hit otherwise, but the cover.
Yeah. All good. We'll get there.
All right, Fancy.
Oh, can I bonus action hex him?
You got it. Strength.
Yeah.
You got it. All right, Fancy again. You're muted, Joe.
I said, I was saying Fancy is going to use his, he's going to hold his action to move and use Cure Wounds on anyone who dies in his sight.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right, Shantala.
So I realized my cantrip says that the target gains no benefit from cover.
Ah.
So, if I go,
What cantrip is it?
A Sacred Flame.
Okay.
So how far do I have to go to even be close enough? Like, can I stand with Space Bear and get this guy here? Come on, go. Why is that not working?
This guy?
That one.
Yeah. Yes, you
Get
totally
him.
can, right?
Okay.
So you're Sacred Flaming it. That's a wisdom, or excuse me, a dex saving throw, I mean.
Dex save.
He fails it, so he takes 7 radiant damage.
But I need to move back now, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, you just don't want to end your turn on somebody else's. All right, so this pair of Vine Blights has flanking on Silas, so we're going to see what good that does them. Looks like they hit you for 8 points of damage and manage to grapple you.
Okay.
And the one on the other side is going to miss.
Yes.
And then we have Chove on a barrel. On a giant barrel. On a 8-foot wide, 12-foot tall barrel.
Yep, with thankfully the lid on, so I can walk across it. Let's see, wait. Can I, from this point, can I see this blight at all?
Yes, he's got 3/4 cover, though.
Got 3, okay. Let me see.
If you move down one, let me see. If you move down one, he's only got half cover.
Okay, yeah, because I was about to say, because that's 5, so... Yeah, that I'm not going to be able to. So I'm just going to try and take a shot from here. Well, can I at least cast Hunter's Mark on him?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd like to cast my Hunter's Mark on him in the meantime. Damn, no.
Does not do it. No.
All right, well, it was worth a shot. I will start moving, though. I'm going to move to about here, and hopefully more people will move up.
All right, Silas.
So there's just this vine blade grappling onto me, right?
Yeah, the one to the south
Okay.
is grappling you. The one to the north has missed his attacks.
I'm still just like frustrated with all the things happening. I'm just gonna hit him with Sacred Flame. Let me actually just roll that in 1 second. There we go. On this one that's grappling me.
Okay, I just had to refresh real quick, so I'm just waiting for the page to catch up with me. Okay, so the Sacred Flame, and you were targeting the one that has you grappled, right?
Yes.
So he
Yeah.
failed. He takes 7 radiant damage. And that is enough to do him in.
And just so, yeah, I'm just gonna turn to this vine blade just incredulously. And that's my turn.
Alright.
He's just not happy, you know? Like, everything was going great. You know, he tried to be nice for once. And when that happens...
So the druid tries to whack you with his staff, and again you are able to dodge the attack between your dexterity and your armor. And George.
George, the goodest boy, he'll take an attack of opportunity from this vine blade if he moves, doesn't he?
If he moves down here, yeah, he'll take one.
Okay. He's gonna take the disengage action and then move down here.
Got it.
Just to get out of people's ways.
Very good. Go boy, George. Everett.
Everett is going to bonus action shillelagh his quarterstaff.
Not quite on the attack roll there, unfortunately.
It glows nicely, doesn't it?
It does. It does. Space bear.
And I'm going to get out of the way by jumping on the girl.
Okay.
Wait, that's an attack of opportunity, right?
I guess, yeah, he does get one, though you have cover.
Yeah, all right, I'm going to do it.
Alright, so he's going to take a swing. What's your normal armor class?
I'm sorry, 15.
15? I didn't, you broke up on the answer there. What's your normal armor class?
Yes, 15.
15, okay, so with cover, it'll be a 17. And 16 misses, so he didn't get you. And we go to Space Bear.
All right. If I'm here, does he still have cover?
He's got a +2, right?
And I should be able to step into the space beside me, right? Or where's the door?
The door is right in front of you.
Oh, okay. All right. I guess I'll just go from here then. Nope.
All right. And Fancy holding down the back. You're muted.
Sorry, I was still muted.
Yep.
Yeah, Fancy doesn't know what's going on. He assumes that there's a gigantic concert that he's about to play for. And, that's it. He's done. He's not going to do it.
Shantala.
Okay, I'm gonna be cozy with Space Bear again. And...
Step in, stab, step out. Alright, a dexterity 14 saving throw. So he failed. He takes the 3 radiant damage.
Not very good damage.
But he doesn't get an opportunity attack because he already took that at Evie, didn't he? At Everett. So he can't take another one. So you can step in and step out without him taking a swing. This Vine Blight here, he is going to continue to attack you, Silas, since you are the most apparent target there. I think that hits.
That does.
For 11 points of damage, and again grappled.
Oh.
Okay.
And we got Chove, still invisible in the corner.
Yeah. Let's see. I can't move any closer without rough terrain. So let's see. So rough terrain is double the movement, right?
Correct.
Okay, so that would be 20. So I could get there.
You would provoke an opportunity attack when you took that step down.
Even though I'm invisible?
Oh, sorry, right. Nope. Even though you're invisible means no, you wouldn't take it.
Yeah. And so I'll move here with my invisibility, and now I'm gonna attack and
not be invisible.
Yeah.
Got it.
Surprise! Let's see, does this hit? No? Okay, well, that would have been fun if it did hit, though.
Sure. Silas, grappled by the Vine Blight, with a druid standing around the corner. You're muted, Adam.
I apologize. Yeah, no, I want this thing dead, and it's right in front of me, so I'm gonna hit it with my axe. Go, Treebane.
18 points of damage, holy cow.
You gave me an axe that hits plants hard. I'm gonna hit them hard.
Alright.
And I'm gonna step into this space and just stare this fucking druid down because him and his kind of caused me so much problem.
Take your opportunity attack.
Yeah, he does not take the extra tree damage unless he counts as an evil plant, but he will get Divine Smited, so fuck you. Oh, that's a shame.
So 14 points of damage.
Yep.
He disappears into this doorway.
Oh, boy. Shove, I tried to be nice. I really did try.
And you know what? We will go ahead and end the combat here. Let me give you the XP for the Vine Blights. They were 100 each. Just make that 25 each. It's not a lot for that one.
Yeah. Anyways, they're down. The druids fled into one of these rooms.
Right. So
and I'll tell it to the rest of the group.
So yeah, this as you come in straight from the door, you're in a small hallway here on the western half of the house. Down here, there is a spiral staircase that leads down, and to the north, you can see an open door that is looking in on a room. In the chamber are a desk, a chair, a tall wooden cabinet, and a strange contraption that takes up most of the northern end of the room.
Well.
It looks like someone was rooting through the contents of the cabinet and has haphazardly tossed the contents onto the floor.
How much time has passed since I kicked open the door?
Oh, I would say it's only at best been 10 minutes.
Okay, so Peerless Athlete is over.
Footsore now.
No, I'm fine. God, how much wine did I get in my goddamn robes? Oh, it's gonna take forever to get out. It just like
As much as
right out with like just wine pouring out of it, just comically.
as much on you as the druid did.
So there's another corridor that turns back toward the center of the house after this room with the strange contraption, and you can see a spiral set of stairs at the end that go down, a small set of spiral stairs that go down, but there are also 3 doors on the northern end of the hallway.
Now, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the druid went into the center room.
Is there any
No, there's
like
one.
noise of them talking or anything?
You don't hear anything.
You in this room?
There are.
Check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in that room. Where is the door locked?
So this first door just opens into a sleeping quarters. But
Something interesting here?
It's room of some of the Mardukov family, but nothing noteworthy.
We'll lay down, take a nap.
When you open this door, however, you see a bloody old man on the floor. He is being held by the hair, his head raised up and pulled back, exposing his neck to a sharp blade that the druid is holding to the man's throat. This is the same druid you were fighting in the hallway, obviously. The druid
I used my held action.
is ordering you to leave or the old man dies.
I don't have time for this. I'm gonna cast Command.
All right, we gotta at least roll initiative to see who gets off the action first.
I'm just saying a word. It doesn't.
I want to
necessarily
cast.
mean- I don't
Yeah, I
know if
wanna
you'd
cast
actually know I'm
blindness.
casting a spell because I'm just speaking a word.
Can you beat
Good
it?
argument.
Ah, God, I don't.
Druid first. Oh god.
All right, I'm just speaking a single word. I don't know if he'd actually have time to like slit his throat over
He
that.
is on guard and waiting for anything out of ordinary, and a word carrying arcane weight would definitely be enough to tip him off. So let's see what that what your initiative is.
Yeah, no, it's a
Fancy.
14.
What's that?
It's a 14. I just have to re-roll it and write that in.
Oh, okay. All right. We didn't really need a full initiative turn. Suffice to say that the druid, you go to make a move, and the druid gets the drop on you, and he pulls the dagger across the man's throat. It is not long before you go ahead and take out the druid. He only had a few hit points left. We can.
But instead of doing that, if I can go, if he finishes slitting his throat, can I just walk in, grab the guy's throat, and use lay on hands?
Yeah, exactly.
And just immediately undo his work because he is not valuable. I'm gonna use 8 hit points on that guy.
All right.
Just immediately
and
undo that guy's work.
Make a medicine check while you're at it, just because the nature of the wound is so specific too.
Okay. So that's a 4.
So he's not stable yet. You've staunched some of the bleeding, but it's going to take more work. His wound is still life-threatening. Now, do the rest of you want to just subdue this druid, or do you want to beat him unconscious, or what would you like to do? Or do you want to focus all your efforts on trying to save Davy?
I can.
I was about to say, I think Chove sees that, and she makes room, and she's gonna like motion for Shantala to get in there and say, "We're gonna lose a person. Get in there and heal." If you can, please.
Okay.
So let's get that medicine check.
First or the
Yeah.
spell?
Yeah, I would say the medicine check is more important at this point. Okay, close. But not quite. He's still actively dying. But he's not worse. So there's that. Anybody else wanna go in and have a try?
I'll give it a shot.
I can cast heal wounds or cure wounds.
Oh, upset.
He's you're healing, but the wound was so egregious it's not closing fully, and he's still slowly bleeding to death, just not bleeding to death the way he would have otherwise.
Can I try?
Yes, please.
Oh God.
Excellent.
Thank
Excellent.
Nice, good job, Joe.
So it's a team effort. It takes healing all from several of you, basically all the tricks you got, but you're able to stabilize him before he bleeds out. And again, you have the druid subdued here, but the man is now stable. He is unconscious, but he is alive.
Do they care about this druid? As a fellow
How
druid,
is
I don't like what he did.
how is the druid sort of subdued?
I kind of flubbed it a little bit. I didn't get too specific whether you knocked him unconscious or whether somebody tied him up or.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pick him up by the collar, actually lift him off the ground. Look, I tried being nice to your friend, and now she's in a barrel. So you're gonna tell me what you're doing here? There are more barrels out there.
I've got my glowing quarterstaff.
Make an intimidation check.
Okay.
And if does anyone want to help?
I'm going to. What do I do to help?
Just roll an intimidation check.
15.
Intimidating.
Okay. So the druid says, "Do your worst. My soul is prepared."
Fine, barrel it is.
Yours.
I'm gonna pick him up and carry him out of the room.
That's
Actually,
a
no.
line from.
No, I'm gonna step back, and I'm gonna throw him out the window. You know what?
I'll open
I
it for
tried being
you.
nice to them, but they're so goddamn insane that I am just done, and I'm just tossing him out the window.
So he is unconscious and maybe bleeding to death on the ground.
And I'm gonna look back at Shove, who is just probably This is what being nice gets me. Just two insane and probably dead druids.
Well, you never know, though.
And
It didn't work
still
this
just
time.
he's still just drifting wet in wine.
Yeah. So, can we see the rest of the building?
So from this hallway, you know that there's another door that you haven't opened right here. But
Okay,
you're in an inside of an interior hallway. You've got this spiral staircase that looks like it goes down right where you are as well.
Okay,
You know what?
so can
I
we
need-
go in this room?
Say again?
Can I go in this room?
Yeah, let me open the door.
I just want to make sure there aren't any more druids hiding around anywhere. No.
So this
Can-
room contains a rectangular table surrounded by 8 chairs, an L-shaped cupboard, and floor-to-ceiling closet pantry. Next to the pantry is a small iron stove. There are 2
Yeah.
doors besides the one you came in out of this room.
Oh,
The cupboards
Okay.
hold dishware and eating utensils, and the pantry holds cooking ingredients and winery stores.
Can I go here?
Absolutely. Open sesame.
Following.
Oh, druids.
So
that's
this room contains a 4-poster bed. Its headboard carved in the likeness of a giant raven. A soft black rug covers the floor between the bed and the door. In the corners of the south wall stand 2 slender wardrobes with a tapestry of a church hanging on the wall between them. Beneath the tapestry sits a handsomely carved rocking cradle. To the north, under a window, is a plain desk and chair. Other furnishings include a wooden chest and a freestanding mirror in a wooden frame.
I recognize the church.
No. Actually,
Okay.
I suppose maybe you would. Maybe it is St. Andrew's Church in Balaka.
Ah,
It doesn't specifically say that it is, but there's no reason it can't be.
okay. Well, no druids in here, so that's good. So, but the raven pictures makes me feel like, and the druid saying that the people of the raven, that maybe we should ask the family about that, what their raven connection is.
Where
Awesome.
is it?
Not a
Good
bad
point.
line of inquiry when you meet with them again. All right,
Family
and
outside?
the only other door
We should investigate that.
outside of this room.
Joe,
Down
if
to-
I could just have a moment and just take a break here. You guys go on without me. I just need to sit down and think. I'll watch over the old man.
Okay. Yeah. I can tell you need it, so I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
That's rough, buddy. Okay.
Oh my god, did you just... You know what? No. I'm not gonna make anything with that.
You're like,
So I was like about to say something and just... Go. Please go.
I love that. Because we're the youngest, you get that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and just use the remaining points of lay on hands myself.
Okay. I'm going to actually take a minute break here just to refill my cup. I'll be right back.
Don't you quote Zuko on me?
I was gonna say, so what was the quote? Press
That's
hold
rough, buddy. It's from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
When Sokka tells Zuko about his girlfriend turning into the moon.
All Zuko can say is, "That's rough, buddy."
I mean, it is rough.
I remember
so
that one, believe it or not.
It is so awkward.
yeah, that's awesome.
Sometimes it's better just to say nothing.
Like, I run through anime all the time with people. Like, I don't get it, but you guys are cool.
Yeah.
The Last Airbender, they made a movie about it. Everybody hated it. They hated it.
No. Oh yeah, they that movie. We pretend it doesn't exist. Okay.
It's like
Movie.
what is it? The Dark Tower. When what's his face? Like, yeah. Sometimes people try to make things into movies and they're like a total disgrace.
Have you guys read The Dark Towers?
No.
I have
love
not
it.
yet.
I love it. I
Okay,
read them
I was
all.
told-
Love it.
I was told by a friend of mine. Oh, I read the first book. I had to force
like-
my way through it. I was like, and yet they actually wrote more of these? Really?
Yeah.
I was surprised how bad it was.
Well, the problem is like, it was all like nothing happens, and you know, it's a tough book to read. You have to be a Stephen King fan. If you don't like Stephen King, you're not going to get it. You know.
Yeah.
No.
Actually, when the movie came out, I had no way.
Yeah, it was
Into the
awful. What a
book.
terrible movie. What a terrible movie.
Yeah, that's me in the Percy Jackson movies.
Oh
I
god,
love
the Percy
Percy
Jackson
Jackson.
movies are awful.
I am
I
hoping.
thought they were good. I liked them.
They're
okay,
good if
so-
you've never read the books.
That was my experience, was that I saw the movies, we never read the books, and it's great. And then I read the books in high school, and I'm like, oh wow, this is so disappointing. Because the
Yeah,
books are
no,
so
it's
much
awful.
better. So I'm like, actually, the only reason I have a Disney Plus account still is because they are making a TV series, and I really want to see how that comes out.
Really?
Are they really?
Yeah,
Kind of reminds me of Ready Player One. That movie is atrocious, and the book is so good.
I liked that movie.
and the
Like,
thing that makes
We're
me
seeing a trend
I
here.
liked it. I wasn't like,
really hopeful is that the author Rick Riordan, he announced it because he would always go on Twitter and discredit the movie. He's like, yeah, they kind of took over and I absolutely disowned it and hated it. He's doing the script for the TV show, so it should be good. So a lot of fans are really excited for it.
yeah, I liked Wreck-It Ralph too. So, like,
Wasn't
I'm
bad.
simple, but I mean, as long as it gives you a hour and a half, 2 hours, of just just hour and a half, 2 hours of I don't have to be here.
Of entertainment. Doesn't have to be great. All right, so I'm back here, and it looks like let me take a quick look at one thing here. Okay, so there's really only one other door, and you're looking at it, Everett. Where we kind of spread out a little bit on this floor. Before we go opening more doors, did we want to shore up exactly where everybody was?
Yeah, I'm just sitting alone in this room with George, watching over the unconscious old man. So I'm just sort of out of it for now.
Okay, very good.
Silas is having a minor mental breakdown.
Hi,
So
it's my friend Alice.
So you actually hear something on the other side of this door, a whispering kind of babble.
I hear whispering, babbling on the other side of the door.
Probably more druids.
I knock.
No.
I open the door.
Yeah,
It's
you have more.
possible.
Visible?
You're tougher than I am.
Who's you? Anybody left being invisible or not?
No,
Okay.
I've got nothing.
I could go in as a direwolf. That would be fun. I can open the door though.
No, you couldn't.
Great. Open the door and in I go.
This room
I open the door and I peer in.
This room has a wooden floor with a 10-foot square hole cut in the middle of it. Looming over the hole is a wooden winch. Perched atop is a naked man with wild hair, rotted teeth, and skin painted red with blood. He waves a gnarled staff made of black branch and babbles at you.
We just found Fancy's bass player again. That's all I got.
He is sitting on the end of the winch, kicking his legs into the air as he points the stick. He is the ancient. Blah 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 blah.
How heavy is the winch?
As you
Bolted to the
start
floor?
to move around, the naked man actually jumps down through the hole, landing on the wagon underneath, and is going to run away. Unless you are going to take any means to intercept him, he is going to run away.
Can I, well, do I see this happening?
You are way on the other side of the house.
Yeah, I don't see it, so.
You might remember that I called for everyone to carefully check their positions so we would know where everybody was.
Yeah.
I'll jump down and chase him.
I am too. I'm tempted to do it as a giant spider.
I am very safe behind this door.
Why not turn into a direwolf and chase him down that way? It'd probably be faster.
I will do that. I'm now a direwolf.
Humans.
All right, so changing into a direwolf, you do gain movement speed, and you are able to pin the man. But his mind is addled. There's not going to be much in the way of meaningful communication with this one.
That's right. I don't communicate well as a direwolf.
He does have this neat staff, though, which I'm going to give you a picture of here in our Discord chat.
Oh, I remember that stick.
Ooh.
Ooh. It is liking it. What is it?
Not gonna tell you.
Looks like a microphone.
It kind of does actually look like a microphone.
Like a duster with no feathers.
Does anyone speak Druidic?
I would be shocked if I don't.
You would,
If
but
you're a
not while
druid,
you're
yeah.
a direwolf.
Oh, that's right.
But you
I
could
do speak
understand Druidic, and that's the important part.
Okay, yes.
He says in Druidic, "Nature bows to my every whim, for I have the vampire's staff."
I take it away from him in my mouth.
Yoink.
So, you're going to tell us all that, right? Oh, right. You can't.
And I'm out of spell slots, so I can't translate because I do have to speak with animals. Oh wait! No, I thought I had something, but I can. No, I can't translate.
Okay.
Can I take it from him?
Yes, you've got it.
Hey, good boy. What is it?
Now the druid is trying to scramble out from underneath your pin that you have him, and he's still continuing to try to run away, but apparently content in leaving the stick behind.
Does anybody else jump down?
Yeah, I was going to. But I can't talk to him. He's pinned. If he runs, I'm going to shoot him, though. With
Yeah.
something.
He's trying to get away.
But he's
I
not
could
sig-
turn back to human.
No, but the direwolf still effectively has him prone. So the druid, the situation as I see it here is that the direwolf has the druid pinned, has gotten the stick away from him. The man is trying to scramble out from underneath the pin of the direwolf. If you let him go, he's going to run. Other than that, you've got him pinned. So we're kind of waiting for you guys to make some decisions.
What about this Space Bears? Can he tell us what the dire wolf heard?
The direwolf
Yeah, it
is
says-
Everett.
Right, but do you see what Space Bear put up in the chat? Wakened mind?
Yeah, communicate telepathically with any creature.
Oh, I see. I see.
Don't need to share language, blah, blah, blah. But the creature must be able to understand at least one language, and I'm not sure a direwolf would.
Right. Well, the direwolf is Everett.
Yeah, so does he understand?
You can communicate with Everett. I mean, Everett retains his mind when he changes. It's still Everett.
Just look
Okay.
different.
Well, what is it?
It's a staff. It's your staff. I should have read it out loud for you in the chat. And nature bows to my every whim, for I have the vampire's staff. And now I have it.
That
The
sounds
vampire
important.
staff?
Empire.
We can't let this guy get away. We can't let this guy get away.
Well, he's
Just-
relinquishing the stick.
Right, but how did he get the vampire staff? And now that we have it, is he going to go tell somebody?
You see the picture of this thing. It doesn't look like it's a big fancy staff. It looks like a bunch of sticks that are taped together.
Oh, so it's not really the vampires.
It doesn't
Well-
look like something that someone of nobility would be carrying around.
So kind
to
of like
say
one
the
of those,
least.
sure it is, kind of things.
Well, you can't judge a book, you know.
Right.
True enough.
I attack him while I'm on top of him.
Yeah, sure. You can end him. Yeah, he's not got a lot in terms of hit points. So if you want to just simply declare, "I want to kill him," and he's dead. Other than that, he's alive.
I just knock him out.
Yes, you can do that too.
Okay, I'm gonna.
All right, knocked out.
I bop him.
This
Become Everett again.
this staff, as it's called, is now in your possession. But I can't tell you, any more of it unless you do some kind of investigations with it.
Okay. I will wave it around. Does anything happen? I feel like I'm Harry Potter and Ollivanders.
It doesn't do anything when you wave it around.
Yeah, I don't have any identify spells, so can I make a nature check on it? See if I can figure out what kind of branches these are?
I think the rules about attunement, if you spend, I think it's a long rest with the thing, it might even be just a short rest. Somebody might want to look up what it takes to attune to an item. But
It's an hour.
Once you attune to an item, you learn everything about it.
We're in a house. We can rest an hour if that's what it takes.
Does anyone have Arcana? We just did a short rest.
But maybe we should go talk to the family, this guy up, and
I have a -1 for Arcana, so I'm gonna go talk to the family and let them know that it's probably safe now.
Good call.
right, I'm going to tie up the druid.
The naked
That's
druid,
your-
got it.
Yeah, even though I don't really want to touch him.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, we get it.
So I'll
We
put
totally
him,
know you're not into that thing. Sorry.
he's restrained. This guy who Silas threw out the window has bled to death.
A shame.
Oh, should someone check on the one in the barrel?
I probably should do that. Are you gonna go talk to the family?
Yeah, definitely.
I think we should talk. I think we should, yeah.
I'll go
Fancy
talk to
just
the
got in the room
family.
with me.
Well, Silas can stay here, I suppose.
Is Fancy just in the room with me?
Why?
Yeah, it sounds like
Because your token's there. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Yeah. Silas is just trying to get all the fucking wine out of his hair. There's 3 feet of it, so it takes quite a while.
We need to bring this wine back to Valaki.
I would probably avoid using the wine in the druid barrel.
Yeah, but we need to take barrels of wine back with us to Valaki. We need to create a whole operation about it.
There's already an operation here created. I think the family could just take over once we've dealt with this.
once you clear.
Is the old man awake?
Yes. You've got
Okay.
him conscious enough that he can communicate now.
We
What
need
time
a
is it roughly?
wagon. and at least like 6 barrels of wine. It's
Dan,
So it is a little bit before noon.
good afternoon, old man.
Who are you?
I am Silas. And you are?
Davian Mardikoff.
Well, you'll be happy to know I'm not a crazy fucking druid.
You don't look like one of them.
You'll be unhappy to know that your leftmost vat currently contains a crazy fucking druid and what was probably some kind of poison.
He says the damn druids have been plaguing us for years. They're always trying to mess with the wine.
Yeah. I
We'll have
wouldn't
to-
open that barrel.
We'll have to check all the barrels.
Yeah, but I specifically would not open that last barrel.
All right.
Give it like a week
where's
and
my
then dump
family?
it.
He wants to know where his family is.
I will point over to the tree line. They're safe over there.
And he says, "Have you have all the druids left?"
Well, the ones I've seen so far, there were 2. One's out of a window, one's stuck in a barrel. Were there any more that you encountered?
He said that they swarmed him down in the fermentation room and dragged him up here, but that he remembered. Let me give a quick count. He remembered 4 druids.
Well, 2 of them are taken care of, that I'm aware of. The rest of my party is here somewhere. I'm sure they've either dealt with the remaining or at least have found another. They're not exactly great at hiding.
Well, he thanks you, but
You've got a lot of ravens here, and that's pretty curious.
right. What's everybody else doing at this point?
Chove is going to the family and is letting them know that they've, found 2, maybe, and I think on her way out she'll see the 3rd druid and kind of be like, okay, so I think it's safe for you guys to come on in. I mean, I think we found the guy who was hostage, so it's safe to come in now and start
Okay.
leading them over.
Okay. So the family starts heading back to the winery. All right. Who else is with them while they do that versus who's where is everybody? Let's get a sense who's dealing with the naked guy, who's dealing with the family, who's going to be up talking with Davian, and when can we get everybody back together?
Yeah.
Well, we're just out in front of the building with the
Right.
tied up guy.
And I'm flailing around with my, trying to figure out what it does.
All right. All right. So Silas, you had asked about the ravens.
Yes, you keep quite a collection around here.
It says it's a family crest or something.
You
to that
know-
effect.
This has been in the back of my mind the entire time. There was this massive, almost human-like raven that flew roughly in this direction. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? And I really lean in on this one.
Make an intimidation check.
Okay, but I'm such a nice person. I'm friendly. 21.
So he picks up
As you
what you're
lean in.
putting down, and you can tell that you've made him incredibly uncomfortable, and he fumbles over an answer, but never really gets to one.
Look, I'm not going to do anything. I have nothing against, well, you at the moment, so you're in no harm
I
here.
have no
Right,
idea
fancy.
what you're talking. And he's
If you,
kind of.
can I roll in? Can I see if he's lying?
No, I'll tell you flat out, he's lying. He knows
Look,
what you're
you're not a-
talking. He knows what you're talking about, and he's apparently very uncomfortable about it.
Look, you're a bad liar. Can you at least just be honest with me? We did just save your life.
He says nothing.
So when I use my my necrotic shroud, I've always described it as just a large set of raven wings. Is it possible that I could have like pulled one of the feathers off of it
Sure.
at one point?
Sure.
And I'll pull one of the feathers out from the necrotic shroud, and I'll pass it to him.
And
You're not the only one with.
he just looks at you and says, I don't know what you're talking about.
And I'm just, look, you are a really, really bad liar. Can we just get this out of the way?
He's not gonna admit anything on this one. He's gonna be very stubborn about it. Even if your logic is cornering him, he says, I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you for saving me. My family's in your debt, but bird
Look, can I at least have
what are you talking about?
I'm talking about you, but can I at least have my feather back?
Yes.
Thank you.
It's a nice feather, by the way.
Thank you.
All right, so before
yeah.
long, the family gets there, and we're not going to go based off map placement anymore. Everybody's effectively together at this point.
Yep.
The family has reunited with Davian, and after the family, does their joyous reuniting and things, they turn and they're very thankful to the party. And Adrian, the eldest, steps forward and he says, again, thank you for what you've done, not only for my family but for the people of the valley. Life in Barovia is hard, and the pleasure that wine brings people is some of the only respite they get in their dark, hard lives. He turns to you, Silas, and he says, my father tells me that you had some questions, and I wanted to let you know that you are right, that raven was in fact heading here, and that raven was me. And he pulls his sleeve up and does like a shake of his arm, and his arm changes into that of a large black winged thing that goes up past his elbow. And then with another quick shake of his arm, he does it, and it changes back to its human form.
Well, that's certainly impressive.
He
Goes,
says,
"Whoa."
we call ourselves the Society of the Feather, and we work to counter the darkness in this land. And we've had our eye on you for some time, and we've been watching what you do, and that's one of the reasons we felt like we could trust you today. So thank you again, and should you ever need our assistance, you can always find us here, and always look to the skies for a friendly raven if you ever get stuck or find yourselves in danger.
Okay.
You can potentially count on that support.
Fantastic. Speaking of wine, don't open the last barrel. There's a very angry, very damp druid in there.
Okay.
And I am curious. I do have a question for you. So, and I pull back out that feather. Normally, this is not what happens. I had a pair of wings will spread from my back, but they never carry any feathers. Ever since I've been in this dreadful domain, they've always been appearing as raven wings. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
They know that magic often behaves differently here than in other places.
Interesting. All right. Well, glad we could be of some help. There's I was told there were 4 druids. There might still be one here.
The family asks, if you fully swept the house in your travels through, or where did you?
We've been on a part of the first floor and I believe most of the second floor.
Do you? I mean, the druids are formidable for these people to face alone. Do you want to continue sweeping the rest of the house, or?
Sure.
Yeah,
We just made new friends. They can't die just now.
So they'll wait outside with the children while you guys continue sweeping.
Can I get George to sniff out the druid, because he does have keen hearing and smell.
Yeah. So what? That's advantage on perception checks, right?
Yeah, like if I have something from the druids, can I see if he can just sniff out the other druids?
Well, let's get him to roll a perception check with advantage.
Okay. And that is a wisdom check, right?
Right.
Okay. Because I can only roll wisdom from. Nope.
So there's
I was
a
going
lot
to say,
of.
can I make a perception check?
Yeah, please.
'Cause I'm also surgeon. It's one of my best skills.
Nice.
So the dog doesn't pick up any sense, unfortunately. There's just too many conflicts.
Oh, he has a +3 to this. So it's actually. Sorry.
So he had a 12 and a 5?
Yeah, 12 and a 5.
Right. So too many conflicting smells for him to suss out anything in particular.
It's
And
okay, buddy.
Chill, you stop and listen. And where you guys are on the ground floor now, and I'm pretty sure you're not hearing anything coming from the upper floor. You're not hearing any creaks of anything walking around and like that. So I would say you've ruled out the upper floor, so your search might be the ground floor and the cellar.
Hey, I'm having a feeling that cellar is where we're going to want to go, because if they were messing with a vat of wine, I would not be surprised if they were trying to mess with some of the bottled stuff as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Head downstairs.
Great.
So the
Isn't
family
the
can tell you that there's 2 paths downstairs. That there's a ramp that goes between the second ground and cellar on this side, and there's stairs on this side.
We haven't been to this section of the house on the other side of the wagon.
No, that is the stables over here.
Oh, the stables.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, here, let me go ahead and even open the door for you. Because it's not all that amazing of a secret.
Oh, a horse. Yeah.
Hello.
I'm
There's a
sorry.
horse?
There's a couple horses in there. I assume they pull the wagons. But no druids.
And we can open
I don't like
up.
horse.
We'll open up this door here, which opens in on a. Let me see. So opens in on a little workshop, but nothing interesting in there. And then in the neighboring room is some barrel storage. But again, just 13 empty barrels. Nothing particular note in there.
Is that a staircase right there?
That is a staircase up.
Okay. Well,
There is also a
and what
door
is
at the
back here?
at the back end of this. There's another door here that goes to a I think this is a little glass blowing workshop, where I guess they
What's
would
in
make,
here?
make the bottles back here. And there is a set of stairs also going down into the cellar from here.
Can I search the room?
There is nothing of particular interest.
Oh. Okay.
Is this spiral staircase the way down?
Yep, that is one of the ways down.
Oh, you want to come with me?
We should probably all come.
Yeah. Let's stick together, guys.
Where
The party's
is
always such
Everett?
a-
Okay.
I just got pulled into another map. I don't know. Here I am.
Wait, where are you guys? Sorry, I'm just trying to find you on the map.
Oh,
Down
down.
below.
I feel like I just walked into brown mold.
Yeah, I accidentally dragged you over a trap.
That's okay.
You should forget that you saw.
It would only instantly kill me.
Kill all of us.
Don't
Like-
see. Yeah, I don't see unless you're over by this.
Yeah, I keep going swish.
Everybody else going downstairs?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
can you drag me there with them?
yeah. If you could drag me.
I'm trying to move everybody. There we
It's
go.
like the Middle East.
Stuck in a tiny staircase.
Sorry. boss.
Okay, so let me see. As you come down the wooden pillars and beams support a 10-foot high ceiling of a ice-cold cellar, which is split in two by a 5-foot thick brick wall. There's a thin mist covering the floor, and each half of the cellar features an 8-foot tall wooden partition that doubles as a wine rack. The western rack stands empty, but the eastern one is half filled with wine bottles.
Blindly, I'm walking in. Or a
So-
good idea.
Something
Go for it.
moves behind the wine rack as you walk in, Everett, and through the holes you glimpse a half-dozen humanoid figures, one with a full rack of antlers, and you hear a gravelly voice muttering the words of a spell.
Oh,
Let's roll initiative.
I shouldn't have done that.
Did we not get Chove down there?
No, yeah. I tried refreshing the browser to see if I could get down there.
It's a trap.
So I can't see them, even though I think I should be able to. How many? I can't see how many of them there are. See their little labels, though. I suppose I could figure it.
They are behind this rack, and that's why you can't see them. You have to
okay.
maneuver to the other side of this board so you can see clearly.
So is this a full wine rack
This
they're behind?
here, this line right here. It's a line right here. This is the wine rack.
But does it have? Is it the full one or the empty
Yeah,
one?
the full one.
Okay.
All right. And if that's everybody rolled on the initiative, we
Don't think I did.
okay. Space Bear, you get to go. All right, Chove. Wait, I don't see you in there. All right, there you are.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I thought I
Okay.
clicked my
It's all good,
token.
all good. All right, Space Bear.
All right.
So you call out, and you can hear the mutterings of a spell coming from behind this partition.
Oh, there's a partition. So they're all on the other side of the partition?
They are.
Okay.
You can
I'm
get
not going there,
around
then.
to either the left or the right side. Get around it.
Okay. And move my bonus action hex the druid in the middle.
Okay.
And let's see what I can do here. Yeah.
Nice. All right. So 11 points of damage.
Nice.
Very nice. Everett.
So I am in panic mode because I didn't need to do that, and I am going to cast Moonbeam. Can I see that? I can't see them. I got to come over here first, though. It's very west. Now I see people. I'm going to cast Moonbeam.
Let me grab the Moonbeam graphic. And let me give you control of that so you can move it where you like. There you go, Everett.
Oh, now I can see everybody. I can only see. So can I? If I do this, they all start in there. I'll start their turns in. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah, no, that works right there.
I need to roll. I think that's all.
Okay, let me make a note here. This trap isn't working. All right, and that does it for Everett. So this guy is starting his turn, so he has to make his con save, right?
12.
He made it, so he takes 5 radiant damage. And he is going to step out of the moonbeam, and he is going to try to attack Space Bear underneath him. I think that hits you, Space Bear, for 9 points of damage.
Yep.
All right, Fancy.
Okay. So that guy's a friend, right?
That's George.
Can we squeeze by these guys and get down here?
Yep.
All right. So that's 5, 10, 15. What do I see as I go through the doorway?
So you can see this this large wine rack in front of you, which is obscuring the back half of the room. But you
Okay.
can see a number of creatures moving around back there.
Okay. I am going to ready an action and use Cure Wounds on anyone. That's it.
All right, you're
I'm
standby.
gonna ready a move and an action to use Cure Wounds. That's it.
Okay, so he fails his save, takes 10 points of damage from the moonbeam. Is going to trigger his massive damage, but he makes his save. He's going to move out of the fray, and he's going to fling needles at the only target really presenting to him, Space Bear.
All right.
But misses with his flung needles. We go to this guy, who makes his Constitution save. He makes it. He takes 5 points of damage from the moonbeam. He can't move forward, so he's going to move back, and he's going to fling needles at Space Bear. 13 hits.
13 does hit. Do I get my up attack on that?
Oh yeah, you sure do.
Let's do this. I haven't done this yet.
All right, so you hit for 3.
Just 2.
Just 2? Okay.
Just 2 on that guy. Yep.
All right. And so he hit you with his needles for 3 once he got where he was going. And we go to Silas in the stairwell.
All right, I'm going to move past Fancy. Probably get to about here. And I'm gonna go ahead and just use Word of Radiance. If there's anything within 5 feet of me, they have to make a save or take 3 points.
Okay. So here's a con save. Made it. Failed. And the druid. Oops. Oh, no wonder. And a con save. Made it. Okay, so if they made it, they take no damage. If they failed, they take 3.
Yep.
Thought you were going to push the wine rack over on him.
I mean, I was thinking about it.
All right, George.
Let's try to save the wine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be that mean now. It's later, maybe. Silas has just had a day and can't right now.
What you got, George?
You're gonna want to do that later.
I'm not gonna whine about it. I don't trust any of you enough to whine about it.
The wine cellar.
I'm hurt.
George. George gonna just stay there, Adam?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize it was George's turn. No, George, my faithful hound, is going to join me. And George is gonna stay there.
Okay. This need a white. He's not gonna go into the moonbeam, so he's gonna keep flinging the needles. Space Bear, take 9.
Ooh. Okay.
You're the one who stuck their head around the corner first, unfortunately.
Yep.
Shantala.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to. Oh. Oh, are they still in cover?
Yes. At least some of them are. It depends on your
all right.
angle. Yeah.
Well, like this guy.
Yeah, so that guy, he's got +2 to his AC. Looks like both
And the
those
one
guys
plus-
really are +2.
Okay, well, so this guy, I'm gonna my sacred flame on this guy.
Okay.
So, no protection from cover.
That's right. He made his save, so that's no damage on a save, I think.
Correct, because it's a cantrip.
Right. And that's it for Shantala. We will go
Another
to
tiny
Mr.
piece.
Druid now. So the Druid casts Thunderwave.
Okay.
The way Thunderwave reads is each creature within 15 feet, which I think is everybody. 15 feet. 15 feet. So yeah, everybody.
Even the blights, right?
Yes, correct. Needs to make a Constitution saving throw or take that 11 points of damage.
And I'm down.
So on a successful save, you only take 5 points of damage.
Do not have evasion.
Oh no, George.
All right, so I'm going to start
no,
with
Space Bear.
the needle blights.
Oh,
This is a, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, don't forget she's.
What did we have to hit for the save?
12.
All right. I lose 10 points.
If you made it, only it's 11 if you failed, 5 if you made it. You made it, so only 5.
I rolled a 12.
Yeah, and you needed to roll a 12.
So I took 5. All right.
Okay, Needle Blight 1 made it, Needle Blight 2 made it, Needle Blight 3 failed, Needle Blight 4 made it. So of those, only 1 failed, so it would be 5 on this guy, 5 on this guy, 5 on this guy, 11 on this guy. Now there's one more that needs to make a save. He made his, so he takes 5. Alright. Joe!
So did the druid take the moonbeam damage?
The what damage?
Moonbeam.
You're breaking up.
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam, thank you. Okay, so let's, what is that, a con save? I think he failed it, so, or is that what is, I'm just trying to scroll back up to find the moonbeam here. There it is, okay, so he hit it, so he's on 5 points of damage. Minus 5, okay, now.
So is it my mic, by the way? Should I not use?
I'm not sure. It seems to be come and go. Sometimes it's okay, other times not. But right now it's all right. So when the druid cast this Thunderwave spell, let's see, almost 30 wine bottles that were in the rack all shatter and glass flies everywhere. So everyone in the room takes an additional 1 point of damage.
And George fails a death save.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And that includes the druid taking 1 point of damage.
See, I was disappointed that I was so low in the initiative, but now I'm just sitting here like I have no idea what's to come.
It's the best game ever.
Chill.
All right. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Wow, I can barely see anything with this dynamic lighting. Ooh, this lighting is not good.
Oh.
Okay, so is this a wall here?
To the north of you, that is the wine rack.
That is the wine rack. Okay, because I cannot see.
On the other side of it, correct.
I cannot see it at all. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to go all the way to the left or all the way to the right to see around the wine rack.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go about here.
Okay.
Oh.
Great. Yeah, and
Nancy is not going to use this opportunity attack.
I'm just gonna let
Now,
me just figure out how much I
before
moved.
you take that last step into that area, that moonbeam, Everett, does that affect allies too? It does, right?
It does, yeah.
So you might not want to step into that spot because there's a moonbeam spell there, right? But you can stand there over Space Bear's body, right?
Yeah, I'll stand on space over Space Bear. Shit. How you doing on saves, Space Bear?
Failed one from the bottle shards.
Okay, great. Shit. Could I make a medicine check to stabilize him?
Yes.
All right.
You just got to get a 10 or a better.
I got a 20.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
So you're stabilized, my friend. I'm gonna move here to get out of the way, and that it will be my turn.
Okay. Right here. Just gonna step out and try to claw you, Shantala. But an 11 is not gonna cut the mustard against such an armored individual as yourself. Space Bear, you are stable, so you do not need to make any death saves, but that doesn't leave you too much else to do, and we'll go to Everett.
So I will bonus action Spelling word. There. A lot, but you can have 3.
And who's that for? Space Bear?
Yep. I'm gonna go here, up a space bear. Now I can see, and I'm gonna move my moon. Wait, so she's still the druid's still in the moon.
Right.
I can't move it, but I want to move it so I get the right next to it too.
Like there?
It'll work. They're both in it. Okay. And I'm going to back up.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay.
All right. That needle blade is dead. We got Fancy.
Fancy holds a moving cure wounds for anyone who falls down before him.
We're gonna call
He's
that taking a fancy. So
I would like to point out my.
shorthand.
I would
You
like
can
to
just-
point out that my dog is currently at 0 hit points and has failed to save.
Does Fancy
Very
want to help
important
the
to
dog?
No, I don't.
I feel like you'd
I
probably
have
take
enough
the dog,
dogs
to be
to help
honest.
out. I mean, I could, but
I have no way to heal my dog because I don't have any more healing. I don't have any powers left to do that.
You could do a medicine
And
check
I'm-
to stabilize.
Yeah, can I try and stabilize my? This will probably kill him anyways. So
Just
here
a
we go.
Medicine check 10. That's it.
3.
Yeah.
Very good at
Well,
these ones.
You didn't make them any worse.
Nope. All right, as long as you don't roll. Oh no, this is where you roll a natural one. I know how this works. D20. 4.
Oh no!
2 failed death saves. It was not meant
feel
to be,
like-
George.
I have a lot to say right now about that whole experience, but let's continue.
So this blight takes moonbeam damage to start its turn, which obliterates it. And we come to Shantala.
So do I know where the druid is because of that thunderwave spell?
Yes. Yes.
Where is he? Okay.
Basically here.
Oh, you moved. Did you move me?
Yeah, just so you could see.
Oh, right. I'm hesitant to use burning hands, which would be a nice 15-foot cone that would kind of probably set the whole thing on fire. So I'm going to go for this guy here. Wait. I can't. Oh, no. Not letting me.
You can only ping when you have the selector tool thing. If you have the measuring tool selected or anything else, you can't ping.
No, I couldn't unselect myself, but
Oh, okay.
there we go. It was operator error. No worries. So I'm going to
Oh.
do that. Oh,
That would've been
okay.
nice, too.
Use my card.
That was gonna
Yes,
hurt, Gene.
yes, you can.
I can re-roll it.
Yeah, and then therefore you don't have to take the red card unless you roll one again. There you go. All right, no red card. Just play your blue.
Okay. So how do I discard it?
So
Then.
after you open up the gray box, drag the card, the little card from the dark gray box out onto the playmat. Right.
That.
Excellent. Well, okay. So that turns it into a hit, and a hit for 25 points. You nuke this thing.
I don't have a lot of melee. It's
Right,
a little bit of
right.
oh,
All right, and the druid here gets his turn. He dropped his big spell. Let's see.
back.
It worked pretty well for him. I think he's going to do it again.
Goodbye, George. It was nice.
Oh, I was gonna save him first. Oh no.
Well, the first thing the druid will do, I guess, will be he'll move out of the moonbeam, but he's going to take his moonbeam damage first. Let me resolve all that. So he takes all 10. Oh, look at that! The moonbeam did him in before he got to act. So therefore he does
Yay.
not
Yay,
cast
the dog lives
thunder
another
wave.
day.
So he did not kill the
That's
dog.
not confirmed yet. He still has 2 failed death saves.
Well,
I'm
that's
gonna-
it. That's the last combatant. So we can end initiative, and that effectively means that the dog is saved.
Yeah, a light breeze right now could kill him.
Well, I can't stabilize him. Someone else do it.
I can cure. I can healing word him.
You'd be a mensch if you did that.
Alright, that brings him back to 3 hit points.
So the cellar gets markedly colder the closer one gets to this wall here, the separating wall.
I'm feeling it's very cold.
There are 3 frosty barrels of purple grape mash number 3. A fact that is emblazoned on each barrel's side here in the corner. And this side has less stored in, but similarly is coldest up against this center wall, and gets a little bit warmer the further you get away.
A little game of hot and cold.
Is there anything in here besides the rack?
No. There's a single bottle of purple grape mash number 3 on the floor here.
Is that the name of the wine?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was like a intermediate step to wine. Okay.
Good question.
All right, and really that is it. I'll tell you, you guys, if you poke around here long enough, you will find a secret door. Let me go ahead and activate this. And this secret door opens into a natural kind of cave formation. It takes some effort to push open the door, and you are greeted by a blast of cold air. There is a dark tunnel stretching for some 15 feet, ending at an archway beyond, which lies in a shallow cave. Now, Everett, freeze right there.
Literally, huh?
Because you can see, because you have a light source with you, that there is a brown mold covering the walls, floor, and ceiling of the archway and the cave beyond. As soon as you move within 5 feet of this mold, the mold actually reacts to your light and it flares outward in your direction. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That didn't go well.
Oh no.
Oh,
All right, you ready?
Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh!
So take 21 cold damage, Everett.
Okay.
The brown mold is immune to fire, and any source of fire brought within 5 feet of a patch causes it to instantly expand outward in the direction of the fire, covering a 10-foot square area.
Just throw it into the plane of fire.
That's so good, Mr.
So this is a apparently the secret
Maybe
of how
we
they
don't
keep
want to go in there.
the basement so cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I have a light source, so I'm gonna get out of there. If anyone who has dark vision wants to go in there, go right on ahead. But if you have a torch, don't go in there. Right, Everett?
Is there any reason?
I
It is
wish I'd known
also
that.
like balls cold. It would be bad to just be within proximity to that stuff too.
Let's
I
not.
don't think we need to go in there.
Yeah.
All right,
So it doesn't seem like
family.
no good to be in there, right?
What if I was covered in fur, for example?
It might give you a little bit of protection.
Could I go take a peek?
Yeah, sure.
Just let me know when to stop.
Let me look up my brown mold rules just real quick. Let's see, brown mold.
Hey guys, I can't wait for next week. I gotta go because I gotta work tomorrow.
All right, brother.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right. Well, I
Love you
guess
guys.
we're at a good point to end it. Regardless, we
I'll start
there's-
again outside the room.
I'll tell you flat out. There's nothing to be seen here. This is a natural phenomenon that the family has taken advantage of to have a refrigerated cellar.
Cool.
So that's
Cool.
all this is that this cave is here. One of the reasons they presumably built the house here is because it had this thing here and they could use it to their advantage. But there's not like there's treasure in here or anything to be found. It is I'll even
Cool. Smart.
here. Yeah, right there in the Discord chat. That's the extent of what you're looking at. So, so you have effectively liberated the winery in its entirety at this point. Ferreting out this last druid and his minions now means that the place is safe for the rest of the family. I was going to, if you just so you know that had you left without clearing the place. I would have randomly determined which one of Davian's adult children would have been murdered by the druids when they went down into the basement. So
Nice.
your persistence here and seeing it through to the end did save a life. So you can go to bed tonight feeling the good for the heroes that you are.
Dan,
and-
you said
yes.
that so matter-of-factly.
Yeah,
It really was disturbing.
Yeah. All right, and we will pick up with the aftermath at the winery when we see each other in 1 week's time. So thanks again, everybody.
Great.
All right.
Cool.
See you guys.
There we go.
All right. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
I'm gonna try and figure out what